stimulates economy spending, disadvantage term. According to MOV 2007, big science is the basis to support innovative industry. This is needed for the highly qualified individual at the leading edge of science and technology. Is critical for the well-being and future of nations. This shows that investing in science will benefit the economy and is critical for the future and nations. 2. U.S.-based governance prevents Chinese weaponization. According to the Epoch Times 2011, China's space and militarization is often raised when space security is mentioned, not only due to the 2007 incident, but also because of the country's military interest in space. China ends up playing with anti-satellite technologies to challenge U.S. dominance in space and in U.S. military dominance. This shows that without U.S. engagement, space weaponization will be inevitable. 3. U.S.-based leadership will bring global peace. According to Still 2011, traditional national leadership will start by shaping the international environment through allied cooperation efforts. Achieving and maintaining such leadership through capability will allow for increased space security and opportunities for all the America to lead the international state community by the technological and political example. This is significant that U.S. leadership is key to global peace. 4. Leads to public engagement and democracy. According to Kind American Scientist 2003, countries that have stronger sciences must have stronger democracies, and the democratic country may foster science as the scientific country might foster democracy. Science engender democracy by changing the way people think. Second, by altering the interaction among those who make up the community. The more scientifically literate people become, the more they would demand to participate in the political process. This shows that investing in science will develop democratic and benefit the public. I answer their inherency by saying that U.S. They said that China's economy is small, but I have evidence that says that U.S. has lost their leadership to China. According to Dilla Pop Science 2011, Chinese scientists want to pull up one orbit into the Earth to bring the small object into the loop around the Earth so we can study it for a few years. If we can get to the art of capturing asteroids orbitally down to space, we can use it temporarily to make asteroids into Earth-bound satellites, mine them for minerals, and then send them on their way. This shows that China is already working on the plan of NEO mining, so the U.S. should too. And also they said that the space race is over, but then the space race is not over because all of the countries are still fighting over to get to the moon first. They said right now oil is not cheap and the oil price is going up, and in Taiwan too. So my partner will read the evidence later. They said for their solvency, they said that we have no technology, but we have evidence that said the U.S. must invest in technology to maintain the U.S. leadership. According to Rosenberg, to June 13, 2011, the U.S. supremacy when it comes to science and technology is unquestionable. As the importance of technology in the global economy grows, it is crucial that we maintain that edge. But given our dwindling investments in technology and research and infrastructure, how long can we maintain that? It's time we got serious about fields and formed the basis of our economy for decades. Also, they said that the moon can never be colonized, but our plan is not to colonize the moon, it's to mine the moon. And they said that they would destroy the moon environment, but all we're doing is taking the helium-3 from it, because helium-3 is good to the economy and it is important. According to Explaining the Future.com 2011, helium-3 may be the fuel of a new generation of clean nuclear fusion power plants, and there is enough supplies of helium-3 on the surface of the moon. Mining lunar helium-3 may be a large part of our solution to the peak oil and bordered fossil fuel depletion and climate change. This shows that helium-3 will solve the peak oil, where the oil price will go down in 2020, and climate change because of the pollution that the rare earth elements are creating right now. They said that there is no technology for lunar mining, but then I have evidence that says, according to Mike Wall 2010, the technology needed for lunar mining exists. The technology to start up the primarily lunar mining operation exists today. Communication between man and machine can happen in real time. This shows that once funding is in place, we can start the plan anytime. And also, they said that there will be no sunlight on the moon, but that does not matter because you're only going for a small amount of time to just get helium-3, and it is possible to get the resources back to Earth because according to Kaplan 2011, we want to solve the problem of energy by using the moon as the 8th continent. Going from the surface of the moon into orbit is easy, and a solar sail can drive a capsule containing mined resources back to Earth orbit and down to the surface. They said that radiation can cause cancer, but right now the rare earth elements are creating more pollution and radiation than ever, which will hurt the economy more when the helium-3 does not send off any pollution at all, because the process of rare earth elements are stronger than the ones of helium-3. According to Patent Southeast Asia, May 2011, the Malaysia plant is scheduled to open this year. For Malaysia, the plant will create over 350 engineering jobs. The economic conditions in Malaysia will make it economically feasible for the plant to process rare earth materials that are mined in Australia. President of Sabah Island, Malaysia says we are very anti-nuclear and it is effect on people, and also we are wondering why the Australians cannot process in their own country and they send it here. This shows how serious pollution is during rare earth refinery process. For these reasons, we urge you to vote for